Hello, hello. This is Miss Joan of MissJonesTarotOnTheHill.com, and I am coming to you to talk to Sagittarius about the month of July. So I will explain the reading as I go. We're going to do the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, and I'm going to lay out 5 cards representing the 5 weeks of this month, and then I will go in depth on each of them each week after I've described. There will be the 5 cards representing where you are, 5 cards representing what's blocking you. Each week there's a blockage, right? This is your blockage for this week. And of course, 5 cards representing your solutions. I don't read cards in reverse, so all the cards will be facing upright. Doesn't change the meaning of the card, it just means I don't read it upside down. Now we're getting into our solution row. I will give you an overview of the month right here, and then I'll do an in-depth reading of the first week during this video, and then I'll do additional videos all talking about each individual week more in depth. Okay, so with that said, let's look at these cards for what's going on right now. What we have here is the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and Temperance. So for you, Sagittarius, for the week of June 27th through July 3rd, where you're at is wanting to be of service and helpful and wanting to give from your heart to everyone around you, which is pretty normal for you. What's blocking you is work. You have a lot of work to do, and everything in your work is stopping you from doing the giving you like to do. So that's frustrating. We'll go more in depth and we'll get more information. The answer is for you to find a flow in your life, a rhythm, a cycle to go through. Sometimes it's comforting to know that every morning you get up, you have your cup of coffee, you take a shower, you get dressed, you do this, you do that. And it's also a good way to just numb out. So we'll talk more about this, but it's important for you to get some flow in your life. A little fresh air never killed anybody, right? So let's talk about briefly the week of July 4th through the 10th for Sagittarius. And we have the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. So there's a part of you that's going to rally the troops to your ideas, and that's wonderful because you are jazzed up and ready to start gathering the troops. The 10 of Swords is blocking you, and we're talking about power, control, and either somebody else is in control and keeping you from doing it, or you're doing this when you aren't necessarily in a position to do so, right? Sometimes we get excited and we want to do something, so we start planning something without telling somebody else we're doing it. It's confusing. So the important thing is to talk about our finances, stay on top of our finances, because down here, our solution is getting more advice about our finances, okay? So before we start plotting and planning and getting people excited about stuff, we need to know what we can and cannot do before we start delegating and stuff like that, okay? Now, the week of July 11th through the 17th is Judgment, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands, okay? So what I see happening here is you're in a position to have something going on, but you may want to look at it more quizzically before you get into it. There's part of you that doesn't want to accept the gift horse, right? If something is going well, you're going to pick it apart. I want you to take a deep breath and try not to do that. This is about claiming your power, being the part where you block yourself. Because if you claim your power too much when somebody else is willing to do the job, you are not accepting the gift horse. This is about accepting the gift horse as it comes instead of trying to control it, okay? We'll let the gift horse do what it needs to do, and then you can get to work doing what you want to do. This is a Two of Wands, which is you stepping through the gateway into something new. Because now if somebody else wants to take over a project, you have to stop controlling it so you can step away from it. Let it go, okay? Let that project go so you can move on to something new. But if you keep trying to control how somebody else does it, it's not your business anymore. If you want to get away from it, it's not your business anymore, okay? So here we are. We're talking about the week of July 18th through the 24th. And we've pulled the Sun card. The Sun card is talking about how there's an opportunity in your new thing that we talked about to not know everything, to need to say, I don't know. And there's freedom to do so in this situation. So accept and revel in the moment of saying, I don't know. It's okay. There will be somebody running around who knows a lot about money, who may be the no-no man. He likes to tell you no. He likes to tell you how it should go financially. Just be aware that he's there. He may or may not have a place, and he may or may not be blocking you, really. We're going to get more information about him later. But for sure, be aware that he's there, okay? So, and then finally, you're in this moment of awesomeness, of it being you doing what you want to do, but also it being new and interesting. And your solution is to take out your tools and get busy with what you want to do. You know what to do. You have the tools. You've had the knowledge. You've got it all figured out. You've done your homework. It's important for you to apply yourself to the situation with your physical activity, okay? This isn't a sit around on your butt kind of moment. This is a do it, do it, do it physically, okay? And that is the week of the 18th through the 24th for July. Now, this is, of course, July 25th through the 31st, the Knight of Cups. Fighting for what you love. You are in a moment where fighting for what you love is exactly what's on the menu. You are going to get what you want, but you have to stand up and tell people why you want what you want and why what you want is good. One more time, we have the Knight of Swords. Being in control of it, the Knight of Swords is all about control, fighting for control, and it's in the blocking position. So it may not be your best interest to be in control. You can get what you want, but maybe you can delegate it, right? And if you delegate it, your solution will be having choices of things that you like very much that will be very beneficial to you. So the goal here is to fight for what you love. Don't fight about who does it, and get what you want, all of what you want, because there's lots of different possibilities. You just have to figure out which one you want. Don't get confused. Okay? So that is the general overview. We're going to go in depth on every little thing. Not to worry. I'm going to set these over here, and we will see all of these cards again in the subsequent videos. And I will, of course, take care of this first week, June 27th to July 3rd, right now. Because, hey, wouldn't we all like to go a little deeper on this? Okay, so we had the Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Temperance. And I already programmed these cards for this, so they are ready to go. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, OMG, Ace of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the 4 of Cups. So, let's look at this. So, during the week of June 27th through July 3rd, you're going to be in a position where you want to help other people, and you have a financial comfort zone that you're in because you financially feel good to go, right? you have enough money, you're not freaking out, you don't feel like you're starving, and we would need you to stay keeping your finances balanced. That's what the Two of Pentacles is all about. Keep everything balanced. Don't get crazy. No spendy wendy. All right. This is about remembering where all that money came from, and the fact also looks like work is going to be getting in your way. Super interesting, right? Only for Sag. So let's look at this. You have two Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is about working physically for what you want and your money. It's a karmic lesson for you to remember that work sometimes gets in the way of you getting what you want. So if you can work it out so that the fun actually is how you make your money, then you'll never work a day in your life, right? This is interesting. So keep in mind for sure that your finances are important, and you have a karmic lesson around money and work, and that is an important lesson for you to apply as you're dealing with this place of calm in your finances and this wanting to give. Don't give it all away. If you have excess, don't give it all away. Try and take care of yourself, okay? That's a good thing. So now over here, we're going to talk about the solution. And Temperance is talking about flow. We were talking earlier about the fact that if you want to be in this wonderful position of having a lot and being able to give, work getting in your way, but needing to introduce flow as a possibility for keeping things moving, right? So whatever it is you end up working on should end up creating, what is that? Secondary? No. Basically, it's money that comes in whether you're working or not, okay? We need you to find some of that. That could be through any number of different things. And it's super cool when you find it. So keep an eye out for opportunities to invest in something that will continue to make money even when you're not working. Okay? That's a good idea, right? That would be flow, financial flow. And we have the Ace of Wands, so there's a good idea coming to you, and it will help fortify your heart's foundation. Okay? This is good stuff. Your heart will feel full as you do this thing. Passive income. That's what I was thinking of. You need some passive income so that you're going to have an idea about passive income, and it will fortify your heart, and then you won't have to work so damn hard. Yay. That's good. I like that. It is very good for Sag. Sagittarius for July, June 27th through July 3rd. This is that week, more in depth. I look forward to reading for you for the week of July 4th through the 10th.